Okay, I'm here. I'm trying to figure out why I'm getting so many dropped frames. Like, what the hell? I updated Windows, and now I'm missing frames and dropping frames and stuff. I might have to cancel this and figure out what the hell Windows did to my OBS. I don't know what the deal is, but I've dropped like 20% of my frames since I started this stream. 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, it's like I'm in the red. I don't get it. Well, let's just carry on, I guess, and I mean, I don't know what to do about it now. Why does Windows mess with stuff so much? I'm gonna find out real quick, and then we'll get started. Why does Windows update mess with my OBS stream quality? Why is that? That's from 2022. Is that still a problem from 2022? I'm probably something else. Riveting content on the Cloud Toast channel, I know. There. Okay. Whatever. I'll keep my eye on it. We might have to cut the stream short if it doesn't right itself. I just closed a few windows in the browser. I don't think that's going to make a difference, but let's jump into the game. Hi. How are you? I am chilling. Let me get rid of that. We don't need that up right now. We're in Fantasia, and I'm going to do some things. We got to get some... Come here, over here. My dogs are here, too. And they were being all kinds of loud just a few minutes ago. Okay. They gotta... They both want to be under my desk by my feet, and there's not enough room for them. And they're... Find a different spot, doggies. Okay. Jeez. Alright, so I've got these... sort of foundations laid out here. And I gotta make them look pretty. Because they don't look pretty right now. They look like garbage. That's the first thing I need to do. What are you biting? Oh. Okay. Alright. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing okay. I feel like this needs to come out like that. Now it kind of looks weird. I don't know. The path is going to go down like that, and it's going to connect up to there as well. I don't know if it's going to come this way, or maybe we could put like a tree there or something. Put some trees in this area. Because I was looking at this, and we don't have any trees in this kingdom except for that one little area over there. And it'd be nice to have some trees, you know? Maybe I'll put a tree right here. I don't know. Okay, first things first. What are these? These are oak, spruce, oak, spruce. Okay, that's fine. All right, we need different floors. And do we want to have a porch? Kind of have a little porch on this one. We could even maybe bring it in a little bit here. That might be kind of cool. Do something like this. You know, his porch will be like, I don't know, something like this. It might be kind of neat. You know, 1, 2, 3. I'm wondering if this is going to be enough space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. Maybe that. I think that might be okay right there. What I'm thinking about doing is having the porch come out like this. You know, cross like that. And we'll put this back where it was. So it'll be kind of a little porch, you know. The neighbors' dogs never shut up. And when they start barking, my dogs start barking. And the neighbors' dogs bark at nothing. Like if they're outside at night, they're barking at something. But there's nothing to bark at. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So the porch will come out like to here. And we can do the same thing on this one. Porch will come out to here, I think. Hang on one second, let me go. I need to put some earmuffs on my dog. Be right back. Okay, I go to get up and now she's quiet. She's giving me that eye like, did I do something wrong? Okay, how are our frames? Okay, we haven't dropped any frames in a while. I guess that's good. Maybe closing the browser window helped. Okay. So we need to pick what our floors are going to be for all of these before we start putting the walls in. So one of them is going to be oak. We'll make one of them spruce and jungle. Those are the ones I tend to use in this kingdom. They're the more earth tones. I like the earth tones better than the colorful stuff. Maybe this one. Let's see, what's this one? This one is spruce with jungle trim. So let's make this one oak. See, we're going to do the porch just like that, right? And we'll have a stair. Maybe these three will be stairs. Like that, and get up onto the porch. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. All right, we got to fill all this in now. Okay, there's number one. Number two, let's do spruce on this one. Why not? This one's going to have a little porch. Will that do? You know what? Here, I'm not going to worry about porches yet. Let's get the things built first, and then we'll do that. Okay, this one will be jungle. Do I want to fill that in? Yeah, I kind of do. I think when we get a little lower, like right here, we could maybe have a room. No, it's not going to be enough. Why is my game audio so quiet? Hold on. I need to turn the game audio up. You guys can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. I know how to do that. Let's see. We're going to go here. And we're going to go here. And there. Right? Still quiet. Why is it quiet? Why can't I hear my game? This is what happens when I don't stream for 3 weeks. Has it been 3 weeks? No. It's been like 2 weeks, I think, since I streamed. But I want to be able to hear the game. I don't know why I can't. Did I turn the volume down, like, in the game? Let's see. No, I didn't. Let's see. What is the deal? Hold on, let me mute the music. Let's see. I'm not hearing anything. What happened to my game audio? Can you guys hear that? It's very quiet to me. Let's see. Okay, now I hear it, but it's going to make everything else really loud. And it's going to make the music too loud. So let me bring that down. I have to redo all my stuff because Windows updated. I'm blaming Windows for all of this. Okay, now where are we? Okay. You guys can hear that now, right? Let's break some glass. Yes. Okay, I need to bring this up now to like maybe there. Yeah? Okay, I think that's good. Okay, all right. Crisis averted. It's just, man, everything got screwed up when I updated Windows. Like all my levels are fucked up and bruh. This one, we could maybe make another way in here. Like a little door if we clear this out. Because the floor is going to be there. Right? And good. Hey, what's up, Fix? How you doing, man? Thought I would do a late night Saturday stream. Right on. I got the house to myself tonight, so I'm like, hey, let's we'll do a stream. See what happens. You need to name your copper golem, dude. You got your first copper golem, you didn't give him a name. Slowy McSlowerson. Call him like Mr. Bigglesworth or something. Something along the lines of that. Dr. Squeaky Bottom. I don't know. Because he's made of, you know, metal and squeaks. I don't know. It's totally not necessary that I fill all this in, but, you know, I wanna. Okay. One more. Okay, so we have, let's see, oak, spruce, jungle. Oh, another jungle. Let's do another oak down there. Okay, floor's done. Outside's a little oogly. Kind of feel like I need to fix up these outsides before I do anything else. One thing I definitely need to do is get rid of all that dirt and grass and replace it with stone. I want this to be mostly stone, I think. And it's like rounded, but I don't know if I want it to be rounded, you know? Kind of want it to be more of like a sheer sort of cliff face. It kind of is, except once you get to the top. I gotta de-world edit this stuff. You know? See, just stone. We can kind of mess it up a little bit more. Yeah, like, what's this? That's weird. That doesn't look right. Like this needs to be stone right here. It comes up. And I could just world edit all this. I don't want to use it unless I have to, though. World edit's cool and all, but when you do it one by one, you have a little bit more control over what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna get too carried away in that cliff face. we need to just build the rest of these. But I need to make it very apparent where the floor is. Okay. Should this be a short one? Normally it would be that tall. You know, like all the rest. Yeah, we'll keep it tall. We'll keep it the same. This is the part that I'm kind of weary about is look how tall that is, you know. It's gonna look weird. I might end up just burying a lot of this behind some stone. You know, like I'll have the cliff face come all the way up to here or something, you know, and just kind of bury all that, just so it doesn't look like a crazy tall bottom floor. That just looks weird. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's pretty cool. Feels nice when you're walking through here. I'm thinking about maybe extending this wall downward right here. You know, maybe not here. Maybe I should. Just have all this down one more level. I think maybe I should. What's up, PS Gamer? How you doing? Am I planning to have multiplayer in the world when I finish everything? No. No. This will never be an SMP or a CMP. This is a CSP, and it will forever be a CSP. It might be a SSP, maybe. I'm really considering it, but it will never be a multiplayer world. I am gonna bring this down one level. And truly, I'm probably never going to finish everything, because I don't plan on not building in this world. I would like to say that this is you know, a see what I would like to say that this is a 8-year-old world, but I can't, because I mean, they're 8-year-old builds, but I took all the builds from the old world and put them in a new world with the new world generation, because, you know, 1.18, they completely changed the way Minecraft generates. So I just took all of my kingdoms and all of my builds and just made schematics of everything with World Edit, and I plopped them in. It took me 80 hours to do, and you can watch those live streams if you really want to torture yourself. I did it all on stream. So this is technically a new world, but it's also kind of an 8-year-old world at the same time. What is this doing here? What is the purpose of this block? I don't remember ever putting that there. Did it fall? I don't know. Welcome back, Fix. Oh, I was going to ask you. You said that you're doing like a mini Java series for Fred's perspective, right? And I'm just curious, why Java for Fred's perspective? Like, couldn't you do his sort of storyline series in Bedrock as well? I'm just curious as to why that is. Oh, it's because it's a Skyblock and it's all replay mod. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. Skyblock is fun. I've always wanted to do that. Like, I did do a Skyblock on the Xbox 360 a long time ago. I had to make a Skyblock world with a super flat, because on Xbox there were no void worlds. Come on, choppiness. Come on. It's all choppy. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I had to make a Skyblock world, but that was before I did YouTube. Okay. Skyblock Infinite Data Pack. Oh, I didn't know there was a data pack for it. I thought it was just like a world that you could download. What's in the data pack? Like, what is it? I didn't even know about that. Few custom recipes to make everything obtainable. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense considering there's so much more in the game now than there used to be. But that was kind of the charm of the Skyblock, is that you had to, you know, do without some things, you know. Like, it used to be, what, it started you out with, like, oh, I don't even remember what it was. It was, that looks funky, but that's how it needs to be. That's a very weird corner. That's alright, though. Like, it gave you, like, on the Skyblock Island, you had, you had a water source there, right? And you had one lava source, I think is how it used to be. Am I right about that? I could be wrong. Sand drops from husks. Deep slate is from basalt and cobble. Okay. Yeah, like there's so much stuff in the game now that like you really can't play the old school Skyblock anymore, can you? I would do it anyway. Like, I'm gonna do it without a whole bunch of stuff, but you know, whatever. Okay, does that all look right? Netherrack is from 4 of those red nether vines. You should be able to get to the nether. Oh, that's right, because before you used to be able to create obsidian. Remember this? You used to be able to create obsidian using a lava source, a water source, and redstone. Do you remember this? And that's how you could get into the nether on Skyblock. Like if you had does this look okay? I think this does. I feel like I messed something up, but I didn't. Oh. That needs to be there. Okay. Yeah, it's like at the point at which the lava touched the water, there needed to be redstone on that block. And it would make obsidian for you. And you could use that to get to the nether. That's how it was done. Back in the day. Before you young whippersnappers started playing the game. This part's funky. I don't like it. I also don't like that. I think we just take that one out. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. That's fine. Whatever. With your one lava source, and you can buy dripstone from a wandering trader. The wandering trader shows up on a skyblock? That's weird. That's weird. This one has some very weird shapes. Or I'm gonna have to double up these logs, and I don't want to. It's gonna make it look funky, like right here. I mean, that's how it's gotta be, though. That's how it's gotta be. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's how it should be. All right, pause for the cause. I mean, it wouldn't be a Cloutos live stream without just a slight little bit of Cloutos dinner mukbang, right? I made one of these like little Red Baron frozen pizzas. They're pretty good. I like them. So when's the first episode of your Skyblock? Do you have it recorded yet? Oh, shit. So I should eat this off the camera, huh? I'll go like this. And you won't even know. I need to get back on keto. What day are you on right now? Like 1600 something. I lose track of the days. I think I'm gonna do a dark oak trim on this one. Yeah. $16,350. Okay. So you were gonna release it once you hit day 1700 in your Bedrock world? You know, I kind of don't want this roof to be really tall. on this one. Because it's going to kind of block everything if I make it tall. Gotcha. Okay. You do have it recorded though? Like for at least the first few episodes or whatever? Oh, like over here? Yeah, I think it'll look good. But I'm thinking this roof should be shorter because I don't want it to block too much. It's gonna block it, but I'm thinking about just starting the roof, you know, right here and just beginning the roof. Kind of like how I built the older ones. Like these older houses, the roof begins, well, I go up 2 blocks, you know. Where's a good example? Here's a good example, like this one. This is just a 1-story house, and I really like it. It's kind of quaint, you know. So I'm thinking about doing that, but then again, at this one, I also didn't add the, you know, the logs that come out like this, you know. I didn't do any of that on this little house. And it's weird, like this is the first house I built in this kingdom, but then there's no other house like it. So there has to be a story to this house, but I haven't figured out what that is. But like every other house has these very prominent jetties, you know, sticking out. That one has no jetties. So I'm thinking of not doing jetties, but I just put the jetty in. So I kind of have to do the jetties now. You know? Otherwise it'd be like, you know, I would just start, you know, making it like this. Yeah. Yeah. It's like once I started adding jetties, I just did it on every house, and now every house looks large, you know? So, I don't know. I was thinking about making these shorter, but I've already added the jetties in. That's what I just finished doing. So, I don't know. Man, I am also, like, this close to going survival. It's your fault, dude. Totally your fault. Actually, it's Mojang's fault for putting the happy gas in the game. Reason is, I don't like doing this. You know, and you come over here. I don't like building with scaffolding. You're placing something like 8 trillion dirt? Look, that's a lot of dirt, dude. Like, I don't like building with scaffolding because it's just a pain in the ass. You fall off it, you got to go climb back up, and you can never really get a good, like, view, you still use dirt. Force of habit, right? I mean, I like the scaffolding better than the dirt because you can get rid of it really easily, you know? But it does have that limit to where once you put 8, it starts piling, going down to the ground and piling up, which is kind of dumb. But but now that we have happy gas, that's cool, because now I can still build like this, you know, and I can back away and I can get a good view of what I'm building like this in survival mode, which is nice, because that's another reason why I like building in creative, is because I can sort of fly around and see what it looks like without having to jump on an elytra and fly across and be like, oh, I got a view of it right there, okay. Oh, I got a view of it right there, okay. And then that's it, you know, it's like, it's frustrating. Oh yeah, the shift thing to not fall off and it makes you go down. That is weird. Like, what was that? So if I go up here and I go like that, but I don't want to fall off, I have to go like this. But then I'm on the edge, but I'm in the block. That is very strange. I could add free cam, but that's another mod, and I've already got too many mods. I really miss Optifine, because Optifine was awesome. It was one mod that did everything, except for, you know, world edit and replay. But world edit is fine with anything. But replay mod is not compatible with Optifine anymore, because you have to have OptiFabric to get Optifine to work with Fabric, and OptiFabric stopped being developed in 1.18 or 1.19, I think. I don't know. It's been a while. Yeah, I could see that. But, you know, with the happy guest, you could build while floating around, legit survival. And that's awesome. That's the biggest reason why I don't play in survival, is because I like being able to see what I'm working on, you know? Like, I would love to have, like, inventories and storage rooms and farms and all that fun stuff, you know? I would love to have it. And I'd love to build all that stuff. But building in survival is just a pain. Like, if there was a way to where you could build like creative mode style, or where you can like look around and fly like this, but you still have an inventory, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. And a happy guest accomplishes that, I think. It's like, but the flying is a little bit different, right? Hold on. Happy. Oh, look at the egg. Look, he's got a happy face on the egg. That's adorable. Okay. Oh, wait, we need a, what do you have to put on him? A saddle? Or is it called a harness? Yeah, it's a harness. Let's get a black one. Yes. So if we spawn one in, oh geez, look at him go. And then, hi, he's happy. He's happy to see me. Okay, let's go there. And then if we want to get on him, we right click. Okay. So, oh shit. Oh, that's okay. So when you hold shift, it takes you off of him. So if you want to go down, you have to actually point down. And if you want to go up, can you jump to go up? You can. And what is go down? It's not shift. But look at this. Look, you can just build. Okay, so spacebar makes you go up, just like normal. Okay, so to go down, you just have to point, but you can't just go straight down. Okay, that's kind of a drag. That's kind of a drag. So it is a little different. Can I fit through here, or is he too fat? Oh, he's too fat. I can't get through there. Can I get in? Okay. Can I reach that block? I can't reach that block. Okay. So, you know, it's not perfect. It's not ideal. What's up, Midnight Ninja? How you doing, man? I'm riding a happy gas. Because I'm this close to switching to survival mode in my world. Yeah, so Fix is telling me about using free cam instead of the happy gas. But it's another mod, and I've already got plenty of mods. I don't want to add more. I actually have a lot fewer mods than a lot of people play with. But for me, it's a lot. Yeah, flying around. Okay, flying around with this thing is kind of cool. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. So if I want to go down, you have to like look down. Okay. So it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, but I mean it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I wish you could hold shift to move down instead of dismount. You know what I mean? I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. One of the big reasons you went to Bedrock. Oh, you don't love that you had to download something 19 just to play Skyblock. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean the mods are. It sucks to have to download them and play with them, but they make the game better. You know, like I could do without a lot of mods, but I just need continuity for my resource pack. That's really all I need. Okay, how do I get rid of this guy? I'll have to kill him, huh? Bye-bye. Okay, sorry. Can't have him flying around. One more button, something with sprinting while walking underwater. Doesn't seem like a big deal until you're doing... another button, like, it used to be like C, like you could use C for crouch. What is it? Oh, it's nothing now. Okay, so do we want to raise this up, or do we want to just keep the roof low? I can't decide. Do I want to keep it low, or because if I keep it low, I'm gonna have to get rid of all of these and these. Like all of this would have to go, and I would just build the roof, you know, straight out of this. Nah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it how it was. I'm so indecisive sometimes. There. Okay, we'll just do it like normal. It'll be fine. Alright, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Do I want to do that, or could spread it like that? Have even more of a jetty? Next one. Not this one. What is my final goal with Fantasia? I just now saw. Sorry if I'm late responding to this chat. My final goal is, well, there really is no final goal. It's just I'm gonna keep building kingdoms for whatever I feel like building. So the first kingdom I built was the Goblin Kingdom, and they live inside of a mountain that I created in 1.12. You used to be able to customize the world terrain generation algorithm, and that was awesome. And I came up with a really, really cool one, and that was the original Fantasia world. And they got rid of that in 1.13, so it was very short-lived. And in 1.13, that was the first time. Actually, I skipped 1.13. I went straight to 1.14 because 1.13 was dumb. And but anyway, I built the Goblin Kingdom in 1.12 with that custom mountain. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I'll show it to you real quick. It's right here. I imported it into this world. So this is the last remnant of that world, is this mountain right here. So this is what my mountains kind of looked like in that world, if you can imagine. The whole world had, actually, I can actually get rid of all this coal here. I don't need this anymore. This has been here since like a long time ago, when I was like, hey, I need to work on my coal blocks, so I made a square. Bear with me, I gotta get rid of this. This has been here for ages and ages. Okay. So yeah, that's what my mountains used to look like. And the Goblin Kingdom is inside this mountain. But eventually, I also have a Gnome Kingdom that I built right after I built this one. I built the Gnome Kingdom. And then after the Gnome Kingdom, I started on High Arcor, which is like a human kingdom. And then I still have to do a kingdom for elves, a kingdom for orcs. I'm gonna do Myr, so there's gonna be like an underwater kingdom. That's gonna be tricky though because the ocean, no part of the ocean is really deep enough for what I want to do. So I'm gonna have to like dig out a big chunk of ocean to do it. I'm definitely gonna have to use World Edit for that. But yeah, I pasted in this mountain here, and that part's floating, and that's fine. That's a remnant of the old generation. But I made it really, really kind of seamless. You can't really tell where the chunk borders were, you know? They're all kind of, it's all kind of just hidden in. But I did this with all of the kingdoms, all the builds in the world. I pasted them in here and then smoothed it out so that it blends in with the rest of the world. So I never ended up covering this with trees right here. I don't know why I didn't do that. Maybe I should have. Anyway, here. This is the gnome kingdom. Tiny little houses. Smallest houses ever. See, the little door in there. Anyway, so yeah, there is no end goal. I'm just gonna keep making kingdoms for all kinds of different fantasy races. That's why it's called Fantasia, because it's I'm gonna have kingdoms for all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna have a kingdom for trolls. I'm gonna do like a halfling kingdom. We're gonna have all kinds of stuff. Maybe a centaur kingdom. I like the way this feels going up here. So this wall I'm gonna have to extend down because this needs to get fixed. That's an obvious chunk border right there. But when you're coming up here, the path is gonna be like this. This needs to get smoothed out. But we'll do that later. So the path is going to come up here. You kind of walk between these buildings here. That's very cool. You can go up there to get to these stairs, or you can go that way. These stairs I need to fix. There. Mobs like different races? No. No, not really. Just, you know, regular mobs. Zombies, creepers, skeletons. I'm going to make them look cooler in my resource pack. They're not going to look like, you know, default mobs. I'm going to make them scary and a little more realistic looking. But honestly, the mobs are kind of like the last thing to do in the pack, you know? Or maybe not last, but they're kind of low priority because it's mostly like a building pack. So I want to get all like the building textures done first before I even think about doing mobs. But one of the ideas I had was to make the zombies in the mountain biome back when there was a mountain biome. That was called mountains. I was going to make all the zombies look like goblins just in that biome. So if they spawn in there, they would look like goblins, which is cool. Or maybe even do it to villagers, you know, have the villagers look like goblins. Do these need to come up 3? I think they do. Okay, where's our gable gonna be? Gotta have one in the center, I think. Okay. See how tall this looks here? I'm gonna have to take this cliff face and like bring it up and cover up most of this with stone. I think that'd be ideal because I don't like how tall that looks. It's just strange. Makes a whole building look taller than I want it to be. Oh shit, you're in Iceland. 3 a.m. Okay. Yeah, go to bed. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Iceland is a cool place. I would love to visit Iceland sometime. Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna do it. Oh shit, that's only 2? Okay. Well then, this cannot be gabled. Is this one also 2? No, this one's 3. This one's good. Okay, next one. Let's do let's do a jungle trim on the next one, I think. I feel like that needs to be there. I feel like this needs to be there. Is that right? I think it's right. If it's not right, I'll make it right. By channeling my inner Sean Connery. Oh. Vortex, you are in a bad spot. Come here, dude. Come here. Come here. Come over here. You can lay down right here. Okay? All right, good boy. Here, I'll give you a pepperoni. Here you go. Sandy, would you like a pepperoni too, so you don't get jealous? Here you go. Okay. Give a pepperoni to one dog, I gotta give a pepperoni to both dogs. Because they get jealous. Hey, where's my pepperoni? How come he got a pepperoni and I didn't get a pepperoni? He wasn't even laying down where he was supposed to lay down and he got a pepperoni. Okay, you're a good boy. You're a very good boy, yes. Yes, sir. Mr. Floppy Ears. That's his nickname, Mr. Floppy Ears. He's a schnauzer. He's a little miniature schnauzer with floppy ears. Okay, this one we were going to do jungle trim, I think. Right? Yeah, I think we're going to do jungle trim. And spruce roof. Okay. This is 4, so this cannot be gabled right here. That can be, and it's in the middle, and that's kind of a nice place for a gable. in the middle. I don't need a gable on any of these sides. Just back here. So this one will be kind of simple. Do we want to put one in the middle here? Or do we want to put two on either side? This one has two. Let's just do one in the middle. This will be the simplest roof I've done in I don't know how long. Long time. Yep, just two gables. Opposite ends, I think. I think that's all this one needs. That might be a little weird when they interact with each other. It's weird to not have a gable on this side and that side somewhere. Because when I carry this down, and I carry this down, like they're gonna have to, one is gonna have to give way at some point. Otherwise, this is gonna have to come all the way forward like this, and we can't have that. But we'll worry about that when we put the roof on. I want to just indicate that that's going to be spruce, and that actually, are these both going to be spruce? I think these are both going to be spruce. No, this one's going to be jungle. That's right. So this one we want to be jungle. So I'll just to remind myself. Okay, this one is gonna have. We'll do spruce trim on this one. Hmm.
What is this, Eddie?
My dog is whining.
Come here. Come here. You want some pets?
Okay. She doesn't want pets. This is going to be a little weird because the roof is going to be kind of wonky right here. It's going to be offset, but I don't mind so much. Not a big deal. Today's not so bad. It's fine. Yes. This is going to be very cool walking through here. I do need to extend this wall down, so it's not sitting on grass. That's just weird. We'll do that later.
What is it, Sadie? What is it? What is it? Come here. Come here. You need some pets? What is it? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Come. Hi, Vortex. You want to go outside? You want to go outside? Yes. Is that a yes? Is that a yes?
All right. I'll be right back in just a second. Dogs are whining and they need to go out. So I'll be right back. Let's see. How should we pause it? I guess we'll pause it right there, so we can kind of see what we're working on. Leave it right there. Yeah. Okay. Be right back.